Cornhuskers will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTEP's offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Crudell. And the ball's on the ground. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Flying down the left side. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, UTEP. And the defense doing work. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And he slid through that. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. And we're all square as he set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The short hands, it's Odom. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Miners have their offense in high gear. They go to the draw, and they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it, it's Jolly. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Slips a tackle. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Akron. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To throw, it's Raiola. Working the middle, it's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Unloads to the wideout. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same.
And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Just needs a crack to get a return. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now on second down. Now they'll run the draw. powers through the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Now he's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Fidel. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Huskers are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. He's up to 49 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Nifty little dance step. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. The Cornhuskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Wiggles free. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. They're bringing heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jolly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He rifles one deep to the left. and the field goal unit is on the field. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dumps it to the back. He's got it on the move. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He's got his man. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Odom. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, it's Boyd. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the right. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. The handoff to Johnson. Nice move to keep moving. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Huskers are on the move. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4. It's down at the 15. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Give to the back. Fights off a defender. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 17 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Nebraska! A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't get him to the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease to the left. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to throw, it's Raiola. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So they're facing third and short from the 25. He wants to throw it again. Out of the backfield, he's open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Huskers are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's the handoff. Just plowing ahead. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. They'll try to pound their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting a touchdown? Cornhuskers! And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. The ball squirts free. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Miners will call on their punt team.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try the right side. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. The Huskers get it past the sticks. Offense getting set for first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. On the move at the 30. Open runway ahead. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the run, it's Irvin. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the Huskers get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Rides to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Quickly complete. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Caught. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Nebraska 39, 14.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. coming after him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires it down the seam. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Smith. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Locklear. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jolly.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Jolly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. They still can't get him down. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Touchdown, UTEP.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying to get the edge on the right. Shakes off the defender. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. They'll give it to Johnson. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He's got him down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTEP has the ball and the Minor offense ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's taking a deep shot. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.